Hi students, once again good morning to all of you. Now this is my seventh lecture uh, on the chapter that is matter in our surroundings. Now I was discussing in my previous lectures about the interconversion of different states of matter, that is solid into liquid, liquid into gaseous state. Now first was the effect of change of temperature. Now in that, solid converted itself into liquid and liquid into gaseous state. Now the conversion of solid into liquid is known as melting or fusion, and the conversion of liquid into gaseous state is known as vaporization or boiling. Now we will consider this case, that is gas to liquid change, the reverse of vaporization. The reverse of vaporization. Now in vaporization or boiling, liquid converts itself into gas by the process of heating. When liquid is heated, it converts into gaseous state. Okay. Now gas converts itself into liquid state, and this is the reverse of this process called heating. Now this is uh, when cooling is done to gaseous state, it converts into liquid. Now gas to liquid change, what is the process known as? The process in which gas converts into liquid state on cooling is known as condensation. Now when we discuss about water cycle, we see that water from oceans and rivers get vaporized and move higher upwards in the sky, and where the temperature is low, it gets condensed into liquid water. So what is condensation? The process in which gas converts into liquid state on cooling is known as condensation. Now what happens here? The particles move freely in gaseous state. We know that they have no volume and no fixed shape. So that when we draw heat energy from this gaseous state, when we decrease the temperature and when we cool the gas, it come closer, and the forces of attraction between the particles is increased, and when it get closer, it starts converting itself into liquid form. So this is condensation. When gas converts into liquid state, it is known as condensation. Now students, coming on to the next topic, that is liquid to solid change, that is freezing. Now when we change the temperature, that is when we decrease the temperature more, the liquid converts itself into solid change, and the process is known as freezing. So what is freezing? The process by which liquid changes into solid state known as freezing. Now what happens when temperature is decreased further? The particles which are moving apart, which are having more forces of attraction, when we draw the kinetic energy from these particles, that is, we draw the heat energy from these particles, that is, we make the cooling effect, what happens? The particles come closer to each other and starts vibrating in its mean position and takes a fixed shape, which is the shape of a solid. So the process by which liquid changes into solid state is known as freezing. Now therefore students, we would like to summarize this interconversion between different states of matter, that is solid into liquid and into gas. Now this is when we give it heat, when we cool, this is converted into solid and gas is converted into liquid. Solid converts into liquid and liquid converts into gaseous state. The solid, when it converts into liquid, this process is known as melting, and this is vaporization. When gas converts into liquid, this is called condensation. And when liquid converts into solid, this is known as freezing. So this is all about the interconversion, that is change of effect of temperature in different types of matter. Now moving on to the next topic, and that is latent heat. That is latent heat. Now what is this latent heat? Now take a beaker. Take a beaker in which you put some ice cubes, crushed ice cubes. Some crushed ice cubes. And using a tripod stand, and a burner, you start giving heat. Okay. You start heating this crushed ice cubes and put a thermometer with the help of a stand. A thermometer to record the temperature of the crushed ice cubes. Now the temperature will read 0 degree Celsius. and despite of giving heat to this mixture, the temperature will not rise. It will only rise when all the crushed ice cubes converts itself into liquid water. Then only the temperature will start rising. Now why this is happening? What is the reason behind it? Now the heat energy which is supplied to this solid ice cubes is used up in converting itself into liquid. That is, the change of state is taking place by the help of that heat energy, and so it is not reflected on the thermometer that we are using here. So what is latent heat? Latent heat is the amount of heat which is given to a substance to overcome the forces of attraction, or to overcome to convert itself into solid to liquid state and liquid to gaseous state. Now there are two types of latent heat. One is latent heat of fusion, and the second one is latent heat of vaporization. Now what is latent heat of fusion? Latent heat of fusion is the amount of heat energy that is being supplied to a substance to convert its solid state into liquid state. And what is latent heat of vaporization? Latent heat of vaporization is the amount of heat that is given when liquid converts into gaseous state. Now students, we will discuss more about this latent heat in our next video. So thanks and have a nice day.